Yes, welcome back to the CBFS T20 League 2022, coming to you live from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And let me tell you, we have already had a great start to this doubleheader Saturday. And of course, what a game we had up front. Brilliant game of cricket getting over. Now it's time to head across to game number 2 of the day. It is going to be Karwan Cricket Club taking on JVC Stallions in this encounter, coming to you live from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Well, straight away, let's head across to Asim, who is down there with the two captains for the toss.
So we are all set in readiness for the toss. It's Arba Sports Services toss time, and it is a double-header second match. Karwan Cricket Club taking on JVC Stallions. Out there are the two captains, Babar Iqbal, match referee Tehseen Javed, and Manikandan, the stand-in captain for JVC Stallions. It's going to be Babar who's going to flip the coin. Tails is the call. And it is tails. Mani, winning the toss, what have you decided?
We are going to bat first.
Well, any particular plans behind batting first here?
Yeah, because already the pitch was used before this match, so we are going to bat first. That's why the fourth innings will be difficult, right?
Well, you know, what is that good total that you're looking at on this track?
Previous match also we have seen the close match. 150, 160 will be a good score.
Well, any changes in the lineup?
Yeah, our captain is not here, so he's out, and we have too many changes. I can't remember. Okay.
Well, all the very best. Go well. Barbara, good toss to lose?
I don't want to comment on the toss, but I'm happy, you know, like I've added one extra bowler today, so this will help me today, inshallah.
Well, do you think dew has actually been coming into play here? Because usually earlier in the previous editions, we've seen that teams winning the toss, electing to bowl first, keeping the dew factor in mind. But the wicket has slightly been different in nature in Sharjah. Do you think that is actually playing on the minds of the captains these days?
Yeah, but see, like some matches, you know, they like I think one of the teams scored 225. Some matches, you know, scored came 160, which was difficult to chase down. So I'm a bit confused. So obviously my team is really cool, you know, to defend this whatever total they give it to us.
Well, what is that total that you are planning to keep them down to? A realistic one?
A realistic one, you know, 160 was a bit difficult. So obviously we want to tie them up, you know, like around 130 or 125.
Well, all the very best. Go well, do well.
Thank you so much.
Well, so the news from the centre is that JVC Stallions, they have won the toss and they'll be batting first.
So JVC Stallions winning the toss there. And of course, probably looking at things. These are the two sides. Babar Iqbal, Amir Hamza, Furqan Khalil, Ghulam Murtaza, Mozam Hayat, Mohammad Zahid Ali, Kamar Rawan, Salman Salim, Sardar Behzad, Shiraz Ahmed and Tariq Mahmood. For Karwan, JVC Stallions, Akmal Rashid, Bilal Adil, Hamid Shahbaz, Imran Khan Cheetah, Mahesh Bind, Manikandan Kalmuttu, Mohsin Islam, Narendra Thakur, Qasim Yaqub, Umar Yassin and Zohaib Nazir. That's the points table. DCC Starlets bang at the top with 6 points there and a brilliant net run rate as well. Vision Shipping have a good net run rate too, and they've got 4 points, unbeaten. 7 districts have lost 1 game, and Interglobe Marine have won 1. Kolata Chocolates won 1, lost 1. Pacific Group have won 1, and Sri Lions losing their game today will be disappointed. Karwan, 11A, Sona and JVC yet to get off the mark, and Future Mattress yet to play a game. Well, most runs, Ronak Panoli, 188, a century. And Usman Khan also got 150, so 171 for him. Both their strike rates phenomenal. Shrey Sethi, 124. Asif Khan, solitary match for him, 106. And then, of course, the others below him as well. So the team's gearing up there, just going through the final warm-up drills. And what we'll do is we'll dive into a break. We'll come back with live action. Yes, welcome back. Players are getting ready here for live action to begin. Important game this for Karwan and of course for JVC as well. Both want some runs on the board, some points on the board, beg your pardon. And winning the toss, electing to bat first alongside me in the comm box is of course Asim, who's there with the two captains for the toss. Shahid and Imran, the two batsmen, making their way into the middle. And having seen the first match, Asim, good call to win the toss and bat first?
I think that has been the norm here, considering the fact that how wicket has turned out to be, less supportive for the batters in the run chase. And I think it's not something to do with the wicket, but I think it's just about the way they have executed their plans. It's they have not been spot on in terms of their approach, in terms of the chase. All the teams, for that matter. You have to be really spot on in terms of your entire plan, how you want to execute that chase. Earlier, it was mandatory. If you're winning the toss, you're going to go have a ball first. Due is the aspect that was given the utmost priority. It was by default considered that the batters will anyways chase it. What is going to be more easier, to bat first or to chase? And always captains used to have that due factor as a point of consideration when they chose or made their decisions earlier. But now, things have changed. Things have been different. It has flipped. Different strategies, different ideas. And here we have a different fast bowler for Karwan strikers. The talented left-arm pacer, Shiraz Pia, into Mohammad Shahid. Starts off with a wavered wide delivery, but there was Tariq Mahmood in the deep. Wow, that was a wavered delivery. Expect many of these when Shiraz is bowling, especially after coming back from an injury.
Yes, we'll have to wait and watch. Heard a lot of good things about Shiraz. Another one. This time the wicketkeeper collects it.
Very impressive there. Good collect there from Furkan Khalil down the leg side. Yet to bowl a legal delivery there. Shiraz Pia is getting that swing into the right-hander. It will be a tough ask here for both these batters. Some talented all-rounders in the side here for Karwan strikers, Karwan Cricket Club, I beg your pardon. Sardar Behzad, Qamar Rawan, Tariq Mahmood. And finally, we see a legal delivery here.
Yes, and bat on ball as well as Cheetah just bats it away towards the offside.
I love the way you call Imran Cheetah.
Oh, extra bounce there. Play in a miss, dot ball. So after the couple of wides, he's done well to bowl two good deliveries. Back of a length this time, punched away straight to the fielder. Another dot ball here.
Being very watchful out here, Imran. We know once he gets going, Imran and Shahid, it can be even a tough question to answer for Karwan Cricket Club. Because if they get going, we know how they can hammer the bowlers. They've done that in the past. In the previous match, they were looking very dangerous. And today, Looks like they are out here with a plan. They're just not going berserk.
Yes, let's wait and watch. How long can they sustain with that plan? Another dot ball. Direct hit. Appeal there, but I don't think the umpire is interested.
Well, that's a good way to unsettle the batsman. Karwan. Well, he was always in. He never left the crease.
Slapped away this time, straight to the fielder again. Another dot ball. Imran, 5 dot balls faced by him. The 3 runs so far have all come in the form of extras. Brilliant delivery. An excellent recovery after the couple of wayward deliveries. 1 over ball, it's 3 without loss.
Here comes Salman Salim, and that has been driven, punched hard there by Mohammad Shahid. And Babar giving it a chase. Ball wins the race there. And that's going to be the first boundary.
It's a very good strike there. So off the mark in a grand style there with the boundary of the very first ball that he faces. Beautifully struck. Salim just pitching it up on that occasion. Opens the face of the blade straight to the fielder at point. That is a dot ball. That's more like it, JVC. They've got the job cut out. They would definitely want to win on the board.
And the edge that flies to the third. Amir Hamza, the fielder, will get a single. We'll have to wait and see what sort of approach does Imran come out with. His face 6 dot balls in the first over.
Yes, 6 dot balls faced by Imran. He's got a little bit of catching up to do now on the pads, clipped away. First runs for him. Could be 2. They will pick up 2. So he's off the mark there. Imran of the 7th ball that he faces.
Well, a pretty watchful start here coming in from Imran and Shahid. And here comes Salim again. Swing and a miss, going across the line and missing it completely. They're looking for that kick start to that the attacking game that they have. These two openers, they gave them an excellent start in the previous match. In excess of 50 runs in the power play, mind you.
Yes, and then they were bowled out for 101.
Well, again, there was some excellent bowling in that game.
2 overs bowled, it's 10 without loss. Shiraz to start his second. And a terrible delivery again to start with. And good take by the wicketkeeper. Both Shahid and Imran, they will look to get some quick runs because power play is the time when they actually like to get the runs. Full delivery driven. Good stop by Mausam Hayat. He's a good fielder.
Well, it just felt like as if a rowboat just went down to stop that ball. Or was he just anticipating the ball to come his way? Because that's a very attacking field setup there. And the ball will usually fly at you very quickly in that position. What do you call that? Wide gully? Because it's not a conventional gully, neither it is a backward point. Maybe catching backward. Very unorthodox field setup, I would say.
Yes. Short, square, third one. Full toss, over the top. No fielder can help you if you bowl like that. That's run away to the fence for 4.
Full toss on offer there from Shiraz Pia. All he had to do was just carve it towards and clear the infield on the offside. Nicely done there by Shahid. 15 for no loss after 2.2.
Nicely bowled. Much better. That's the line he should be bowling.
I think very well played there as well by Shahid. Did not commit on to the shot. Was not premeditating it. Watching the ball carefully. Respecting the good ones. Dispatching the bad ones, that's been the key here. Just going at run a ball at the moment.
Yes, and I would say it's a quiet start because if you look at it, there have been 4 wides and 2 boundaries, and their score is 15. Again, a full toss outside the off stump, goes through the fielder this time. That's another boundary.
Played it square, and I think that should have been stopped. Shiraz Pia will not like that.
So after a very good start here, a good first over, bowled 6 dot balls, is managed to concede 9 runs in this over. Shortish delivery, clipped away, no chance of a run there. That is another dot ball.
Quiet start, as Nishant rightly pointed out here. 19 for no loss. Good delivery, equally well dealt there by Shahid. Again, not committing to the shot too early. 3 gone, 19 for no loss. Wide down the leg side, and that's going to be another boundary here. This has been the pain point here for Karwan Cricket Club. In fact, that's clipped off from the pads. Interesting. I think Salman is just dragging his line down a bit. I think if he sticks to that, his trademark delivery, which pitches around mid and off and moves away, he can get that slip field in play. Swing and a miss. I think we had a similar looking start here for JVC. 23 for no loss. This is the 4th over in progress. Imran, he has faced 11 deliveries for a 6. So I think he'll show that sense of urgency now.
He's gone for the big shot. Has he connected well? Yes, he has. That's gone for 6. What a strike.
Top shot there from Imran. Slap. Not a conventional looking shot, but a slap over long off for a 6. 29 for no loss after 3.3. So this is that momentum switching over comes in way for JVC Stallions. stand-in captain there for JVC Stallions. No Kiran Mohan today. It's Manikanan leading the side. Zahid Ali is playing this game, assuming that he might be fit enough. He's got the spot back in the side. So they're playing with 4 pacers. Salman, Shiraz, Ghulam Murtaza and Zahid Ali.
Beautiful delivery.
That is what Salman is known for. Bowl it at that channel and move the ball away. Look at that, pitching on the middle stump line and moving away. Brilliant delivery from Salman Salim.
Excellent, excellent delivery there. Just angled across. Play in a miss.
Double O on his back reminds you of Herschel Gibbs. I mean, one of those few players who had that sort of a number. In fact, one of its kind, I believe, in that era.
Again, a big swing and a miss from Imran. Completely missing the line of the ball there. And a good recovery after being hit for a 6 and a 4. Keeping his head down. Bowling pretty well.
That's a no ball. Well, interesting there. He has overstepped. Yes. By at least 3-4 inches. I mean, that's not good sign here. I mean, as a fast bowling factory, I would say, when you're playing with 4 fast bowlers, you've got to be giving some solid start for the team. Especially with 2 left-arm pacers coming through against 2 right-handed batters. They haven't troubled them per se.
He's gone for the big shot. Off the outside edge, straight to the fielder in the deep. Just a single. 4 overs bowled, it's 31 without loss.
Here comes Tariq Mahmood, popularly known as Murli, because of his action resembling Murli. And he chases the ball himself, a very rare phenomena.
Well, if he's called Murli, then I'm not surprised. Because Murlidharan was a sparkling fielder as well.
Well, it's just because of the action. Nishant, I specified that. Good to see a fitter version. Played under-19 cricket for Pakistan. Won a game when they were touring South Africa for the World Cup. Beautifully bowled. He's not going to be an easy customer to deal with here. He has those dusras that turn big. But quite surprising that he's coming around the wicket here to Shahid and Imran. He'll cut down that turn. Beautifully bowled.
3 dot balls here from him. Excellent start to his spell. And clean him up. Brilliantly bowled by Tariq there. What a delivery that was.
Through the gate. He was playing for the Dusra. And that gap was enough for him to sneak through. That's the end of Shahid. Out for 13 of 12. And JVC lose their first wicket here.
So Manikandan comes into the middle now. Tariq strikes in his very first over. Nicely bowled, nicely bowled.
Well, giving it that enough air. Now, if he errs in his length, that's where Tariq is going to be easy to pick. And with the kind of batsman Manikandan is, we know how dangerous he can turn out to be. Well, played it with a lot of power there, but not enough to clear that man. Fielded off his own bowling. 5 gone, 32 for 1.
Change in the bowling. Zahid Ali into the attack now. Back of a lane delivery. Punched off the back foot straight to the fielder at cover.
Now, I won't be surprised if Zahid brings one in, because Imran is playing way away from the body. And if he gets that, that banana swing, which he usually gets with the new ball, mind you, it should be in the right spot, because that is a troublesome delivery that we've seen Zahid is struggling with. When he tries to bowl the one that comes in, he doesn't have control, and then it's inviting those extras coming through down the leg side.
Swing and a miss. Wicketkeeper misses. They're going for a quick single. They managed to get it.
Very rare miss there from Furkan Khalil, Nishan. Haven't seen him being sloppy behind the stumps. He's pretty much on the mark usually. Looks like an awkward bounce right in front of his gloves.
Yes, during the Bukhatir League, it was pretty much a unanimous call by all of us. That he's probably the best wicketkeeper on display.
Well, yes, absolutely. Didn't make it to our commentators' 11 because there were certain wicket keepers that outperformed him in the batting department.
And the batting was absolutely fantastic to ignore.
Well, absolutely, yes. If it was just a matter of 15, 20, 50 odd runs, it would have been still considered to give the edge to that wicket keeper or the keeping skills. But the gap was massive. And not just one. There were 3 wicket keepers in the side who have consistently performed. And they were magnificent throughout the tournament.
Quick single attempted. Quick single completed. Money is off the mark.
Imran on strike here. He'll be facing Zahid. He's bowling his penultimate ball of the over. Once again, no foot movement at all. Another dot ball here. Imran is struggling. He is struggling big time.
Yes, something is bothering him, it seems.
There's a massive difference, and when you see Imran, you actually make out the difference between a regular opening batter versus someone who has been asked to open. Played up ish in the air, taken. That's the end of Imran. Sardar Behzad makes no mistakes, and that's the end of the other opening partner here. He falls after a struggling knock. Back in the pavilion. And JVC Stallions lose their second wicket. It's 34 for 2 after 6. Interesting move here. Just that one over for Tariq Mahmood. And it's going to be Babar Iqbal. He's coming in from Bukhatir end. And some turn on offer here. Direct hit. It would have been very close, but excellent backup there from Shiraz Pia.
.34 for the loss of 2 wickets in the 7th over here. that was close.
That was gone. That was gone.
Money on strike. Looks to go for the big shot this time. Only get a single.
It's going to be Umar Yasir. Now he is a very, very hard hitter of the ball against spin. Seen that before. Have to wait and see what he has to offer to the team JVC Stallions. The wicketkeeper batsman for JVC. Pushed it down, direct it, and it was gone again. Just not able to find the right target there. Not in the ideal position to aim at the stumps.
Well, to be very honest, that is the one thing that I have not seen any team being good at, and that is hitting the stumps. Very, very rare direct hits that we have seen.
In the air, chance for Karwan, and he takes it.
So Babar strikes here. He is good with that. He does have a tendency of coming in and picking up wickets. Money is the man who departs. JVC 36 for 3. He departs for 2 of 7. Down the leg side this time. That will be called a wide. Extra added. And another one.
A pretty surprising move here. Babar coming in around the wicket to the new batter. What could be the idea behind that, Nishant?
Not very sure. Looking to cramp him for room maybe. Now he's back over the wicket. Makes more sense really. Tucked away straight to the fielder, dot ball.
Interesting move. Mid-off brought in. Well, down the leg side, we'll have to wait and see the decision of the umpire. That's a dot to finish. End of 7. 38 for 3.
Zaid Ali into the attack. Picked up a wicket of his very first over. Bowling his second here. Yasin, good hitter of the ball when it comes to spinners. What does he do against seamers? We'll find out. And as we look forward to doing that, alongside me in the comm box now is K.R. Nair. Welcome back.
Thank you, Nishant. This time hit over the fielder and that goes to the boundary.
There's much needed boundary there. Looked like as if the run scoring had come to an abrupt halt. Omar Yasin getting a boundary to his name.
However, for a team that elected to bat first, this is not the position they would have loved to be. 3 wickets gone, 7.2 overs also gone. They need to have a strong partnership. Some batsmen go for the shots. That's the need.
And he goes for it again, just short of the fielder at mid-on. Dot ball.
Runs are very hard to come. Yasin is on 5. Akmalek to open his account. Karwan is a strong bowling side.
Not timed, but doesn't matter. There is nobody in the deep. That's another boundary. Second one of the over in the same area.
I think he is utilizing that shot to his benefit. Standing on the crease, just lifted over the fielder and to the boundary. Nevertheless, runs are needed. How it comes doesn't matter. Forcing the pace and getting the runs is important.
Couple of deliveries remaining in this over from Zaid. 2 boundaries conceded. And he goes for it again. There is a fielder coming underneath it and dropped. Amir Hamza, the fielder there. Oh, in fact, Salman.
He did come under the ball. It looked like he had control over the delivery and then it slipped out. That would have been the 4th wicket to fall. Lucky escape. However, he would continue to execute those shots.
Akmal will be on strike now. Final delivery of the over from Zaid Ali. Wide, cut away straight to the fielder. End of over number 8. It's 47 for 3. Babar to bowl his second over here. That's a good shot from Yasin. He gets stuck into that one, very nicely struck.
Yasin enjoys standing inside the crease and lofting, and he does it again, and this time it goes for a 6.
Good strike, good clean strike there from him. And he goes again. Not quite timed this time, that's why straight to the fielder in the deep. Will just be a single.
The style of batting is to hit it high from the crease. Twice he got a boundary in the last over, and this time he has got a 6. Turns it to the leg, gets a single.
Just getting the runs on the board here. Trying to keep that run rate over 6. Oh, no timing on that one at all. Just a single again.
Most of his shots will be in the air. As you can see, whichever delivery is bowled to him, this time for a change, he refused to hit it in the air.
Well, probably that is because
Akmal is
it's
the
Akmal on strike.
He is a more defensive player. Very well played. And goes to mid-wicket, and they take 2. Excellent.
So that will be the end of the 9th over then. With that couple, it's 58 for the loss of 3 wickets. Yasin will be on strike. Tariq is back into the attack now. And he will get that turn from round the wicket. Just goes to show the kind of talent he possesses.
Slight changes he makes to the field. Tariq has 1 wicket to his credit. That went down. The leg, I think it hit its pads.
Yes, looks like that. No other reason for the umpire to not call it wide. Again, that was very close to the body.
Tariq is able to get a bit of a turn of the wicket, and this time the batsman takes it on the full line and hits it to the boundary.
Yes, Akmal gets into the act as well. That was clubbed away. Not the best of shots, mind you, but if they're getting those runs, it doesn't really matter, does it?
When you are 60, for you 3 wickets gone, what matters is runs, and that is what they are doing. Much better delivery, played with respect, and no run.
Couple of deliveries remaining in this over from Tariq. That's chipped away in the air and into the gap for 4. 2 boundaries in the over then.
Useful runs. This is what is needed. Runs should come. And this has been well picked, I should say. Very well executed.
Final delivery of Tariq's over. A bit of an appeal there, but definitely a little too high. That is the end of over number 10. Yes, going down the leg side as well. So 10 overs bowled at 67 for 3.
Off the back foot, punched away for a run. Yasin moves to 20, Akmal moves to 11.
Both have faced the same number of balls. Akmal, of course, getting a couple of boundaries in that previous over, helping his cause. Oh, play and a miss. Very well bowled by Babar there. Nice little loopy delivery from him.
Babar's deliveries are tempting, and if you are not careful, you could be get out. This time from outside the off stick, hit towards mid-on for a single.
Oh, very good partnership between these two. They've added 33 runs now.
Off the back foot, that's a lovely, good-looking shot, but will only get a single.
Akmal back on strike. 12 of 13 for him. Full toss, driven down the ground. Another comfortable single there.
.71 for 3. And it has been hit high towards deep mid-wicket and gets a single.
So 5 runs coming off the over, 11 bowled, it's 72 for 3. Tariq will bowl his third over. Yasin on strike and on the pads. That's picked up brilliantly. Lovely shot there from Yasin. He finds the boundary.
That was waiting to be hit. Bowled on the leg stump, waited for it to come to his bat and swung it for a boundary.
Good looking shot that from Yasin.
There's a happy bunch of players in the dugout. Happy with the shot that Yasin played, who moves to 26 of 14 deliveries. Off the back foot, punched through the covers. Might get a single. That is it.
Thirteen of 14, Akmal to face Tariq here. Pushed away, looking for a quick single, will get there.
If you watch Tariq, he uses his wrist at the last moment to push the ball in. Very peculiar but attractive to watch, because he starts off in a rhythm where his hand goes up. You can see that. See, he will move in and look at that, and then comes in and look at, he uses its wrist in such a way, and this, the batsman was beaten actually. The batsman wanted to play a mighty shot. He was beaten all ends up.
Couple of deliveries remaining in this over.
Off the back foot to the deep car. Gets a single.
So final delivery of Tariq's third. Can he finish this over well? Went for a boundary of the first ball. After that has conceded just 3 singles. And 3 singles it will be. End of the over. 12 bowled, 79 for the loss of 3 wickets. Babar to bowl his last over. That struck very well. And that's quite a big 6 from Yasin.
Yasin seems to be a silent assassin. You cannot expect when unexpected shots he can play.
Yes, very good strike there from him. Babar just bowling a little short and paying the price.
Because Yasin's strength is to loft the ball. Most of his shots are lofted shots. And if he is asked to do it, he will do it again.
Oh, bit of turn there that goes through the wicket keeper. Furkan just gesturing that he didn't understand how did that ball travel in that fashion.
Strange things happening. Sometimes strange shots too happening in the middle. Whatever be, the partnership is 50 runs now.
Very good partnership this on the pads. A bit of a confusion there. And they manage to pick up a single in the end. Boundary of the first ball. Got a 6. Then a couple of singles.
Yes, again executed his lofted shots and a brilliant one-handed catch. What a marvelous catch that is.
Well, that's an absolute stunner there from Ghulam. What a catch. He went for that pull, running around, and plucked it brilliantly there.
A treat to watch such a catch. What a marvelous one. He stretched his hands, allowed the ball to land on his hand, took control and kept running. And that is brilliant.
Omar Yassin disappointed. He departs with 35 of 20. And 87 for the loss of 5 wickets now. Look at that. Brilliantly taken. Covered a lot of distance as well, so you have to give him credit for all of it. Lovely catch.
The catch has lit up the match and has broken the partnership, which was over 50 runs. 87 for 4. The value of that partnership can be understood from the total score is only 87, and 50 runs partnership was added between Akmal and Yassin. The new batsman is Mohsin. Turned away to the leg and goes for a single.
88 for the loss of 4 wickets now. That'll bring Akmal on strike. He's batting on 15 of 17.
Played with all the respect needed for that delivery to the leg side and gets a single.
13 bowled, 89 for 4.
Tariq bowls and from outside the off stump hit towards the leg to pick a single.
Yes, his final over, 1 for 18 his figures. Would have definitely wanted to pick up a few more wickets. Not to be. Mohsin on strike now. Goes for the big shot just over the top of the fielder there. There is protection in the deep. They pick up a single.
It's a time to play some big shots. Once again hit powerfully, but will get only a single.
So Tariq is trying to finish his spell here. Just the 3 singles. Oh, that's the dusra. And that turned a mile.
That beat the batsman totally. He wanted to swing it through mid-wicket, misses it. Good delivery.
It's straight back past the bowler this time. Just a single again. Final delivery of Tariq's spell then. Looking to cut straight to the fielder. Dot ball, and that is the end of the over. 14 ball, it's 93 for 4.
Amir Hamza bowls outside the off stump, fishes outside the stumps, misses, and we have Azim joining us. Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Nair. And it's changing the bowling here from the Bukhatir end. It's Amir Hamza. Right in the block hole. That's the end of Mohsin. He is out cheaply. 3 of 5 for him, and missing the line completely. Going for the glory shot. And that disturbs the timber. Mohsin Islam making his way back to the pavilion. Out for 3 of 6. And that's first blood drawn there by Amir Hamza in this very first over of his spell. Karwan Cricket Club, they're right on top of things here. 93 for 5.
It's lovely to see them taking full control. JVC is in all kinds of trouble. Half the side back in the dugout.
Well, it's time for Qasim Yaqub. Will be interesting to see what he has to offer here for Team JVC Stallions. They are into that zone which has not favored them a lot. Slower delivery and works it around the corner for a single. It's Akmal who will be on strike, who has faced 21 deliveries for his 18.
It's the time to accelerate the run flow, but wickets have been falling regularly.
That's been the problem there for JVC Stallions. A good slower delivery from Amir Hamza. Now he's trying to master that art of bowling those slower ones that sticks in the surface and has that tennis ball sort of a bounce. And it's not easy to bowl. You need to find a lot of accuracy, and that only comes through with practice. And he has been doing that in the games pretty consistently. Here he comes once again. Short delivery, and Qasim Yaqub had no clue about that. He is getting the taste of his own medicine. Likes to bowl short deliveries. And Amir Hamza just digging one in. Good over here, good change up coming in from Babar Iqbal. The change bringing in a wicket. Ball to go in the 15th before we begin the final quarter.
It's on the pads and they go for a single. Select by. Yes.
15 gone, 96 for 5. Well, Zahid starts off with that wide. It's a pain. Looks a bit fitter version of what we saw in the Bukhatir League. Was struggling with that back pain. He's back here and looking a lot fitter, a lot confident, and adding value to the team. He almost picked up a wicket of Umar Yasin, and that is actually the difference maker here. That's played in the air, and that's going to be flicked for 6. Zahid can't believe that.
That was beautifully hit.
Well, he had no clue where he wanted to hit that. It just came out of the middle of the bat. He wanted to eye it long on. It went to square leg. Well, all important is that the runs that have come through on that particular delivery.
Looks like the pace of the ball too helped it go.
Absolutely. 103 for 5. 16th over in progress. Qasim Yaqub on strike. Well, if he wants to bowl the slower ones, keep it outside the off stump. Lot better. Lot better.
Looks like he heard you from here.
Well, you got to be using your brains. I mean, as we say, cricket is all about mind game than the physical game. It's more of how you use your brains and then apply your physical abilities to that game. That's more important.
Especially in shorter format, you need to think on your toes. Now it has become even shorter with the T10 version, where you have to not only on your toes, but you have to think on your nail.
Right in the block hole, getting some bat there. Qasim Yaqub, he wants to. And rightly said no there by Akmal. Akmal is batting sensibly out there. 19 of 22 for Akmal. 104 for 5 in 15.3.
JVC has gone past the 100-run mark.
Played it up, Ish, and again a catch being put down by Salman Salim. Well, can he hold on to one, please? I think that's the only thing that is left to tell him. It was a tough one, though. Forward diving catch. But you got to hold on to these, my friend. You're playing top quality cricket for a top team, and these are not pardonable.
He did hold the ball, but the ball popped out.
Well, I think it is very important that teams focus on these aspects of the game when they come in, do these drills before the match. Almost took that. And that has been played down the ground for a single. It's going to be Qasim Yaqub on strike. Now the same combination, Zahid Ali bowling, Salman Salim fielding. He dropped a catch in the 8th over of the game, which was of Umar Yasin, who made the major difference in the game.
That's, as you say, catches win matches. And there it is hit powerfully, and there is another drop.
What is happening here to Karwan Cricket Club? What is just happening? They do not want to seal this off, it seems. Sardar Behzad, again, he misjudged it. All I could say is that he misjudged it. This is not good cricket from Karwan Cricket Club. 16 gone, 106 for 5.
This is a wild shot. No clue where he wanted to kick.
It's very good delivery there from Amir Hamza. For once, because of the keeper's shoes there, I thought the moment the ball passed the batter, the bails were flashing because of the flashing LEDs, that effect coming in from the wicketkeeper's shoes, which was right in line of the bails.
That's a good observation.
Again, a heave down towards square leg. There is a fielder there in the deep. Pretty surprising that Ghulam Murtaza, who is a very good death bowler, has not been utilized. Very interesting. Now these extra runs that they are conceding here because of those drop catches will definitely haunt them. I mean, the total is not looking very big here, but what's important is that these runs will keep on adding to the runs that you've got to chase, and then the sooner you chase, the better it is for your net run rate. That's a bad delivery from Amir Hamza.
This is what we called as a wild delivery than a wide delivery. Running in, lost control, I think, over. Sometimes your run-up wavers, your delivery too does.
In the air, that's been played towards the extra Kamarawan, putting in that chase, and a couple of runs here will be added. I think they're leaking runs here. These runs will play an important role because it's about 4th innings that we are talking about.
Any run gifted, they will have to really battle and get it.
Short delivery pulled, and Mozam Hayat will pick it up on a bounce.
And 111 for 5. Nelson, if umpire David Shepherd would have been in the middle, he would have been standing in one leg. And there is Samir. This time it has been hit powerfully, but once again straight to a fielder, but they get two. Akmal is on 23, Yaqub on 12. Semi-pulled shot, gets a single. Shahid, who was very unlucky last over to get wickets as catches were dropped off his bowling. This time once again picked up very well and hit it out of the ground. It's a mighty six. See the way he went for it, and it sails out of the ground. Brilliant six from Yaqub. That makes the JVC dugout very happy.
Was clobbered by Qasim Yaqub, was in the slot. Again, Zahid Ali making the same mistake that he did in the previous over. I do not understand why they do not learn from their mistakes here, Karwan Cricket Club. They've been repeatedly making the same mistakes, and they are just not learning from it.
Maybe next delivery he might bowl outside the off stump as you wanted, because the last two deliveries were off mark. .120 for 5. Can the score reach over 150?
We'll have to wait and see here.
There was some movement in the side screen.
Looks like that patch which was not covered there behind. And definitely these small things play an important role. I think Zahid just missing out on his plans here. Again, sticking to the line of the stumps. Bowling it full to a shorter boundary. That's not the ideal line, my friend. You got to be making the batsman latch onto the offside and play that shot. Apparently, that's not just happening. He's sticking to the line of the stumps, which again makes the hitting zone pretty easy.
And it is falling in the arc of where the batsman goes for the swing.
Absolutely. Again, driven hard. Ball's going straight, looking for two. This is good running, good cricket here from JVC Stallions.
The throw had to be stronger, especially when they had gone for a second. Two more deliveries in this over.
That's a lot better. They are trying to either onside, the shorter boundary. You're going to be bowling in that channel for it to make difficult for the batters to go after you.
25 more runs, 25 to 26 more runs in the next few deliveries would be good. A morale booster for JVC, who were in doldrums earlier.
That was right in the block hole. A good fast delivery. Zahid finishes on the expensive side. 31 in 4 overs for him. JVC Stallions 124 for 5. And let's look at the bowling here. Shiraz bowling 2 overs, 10 dot balls in that, 12 runs conceded. I think majority of it were extras. Salman Salim, he bowled 2 for 19 and did not get a wicket. Tariq Mahmood was pretty economical of the lot there, 4 overs, 12 dot balls, 1 wicket for him. Babar Iqbal picked up 2 for 30 in his 4 overs. And Amir Hamza, he bowled 2 and picked up 1 wicket, conceding just 9 runs. And I think he'll be the one who will be bowling the penultimate over and bowling at the bigger boundary. That's important.
For a team which was 36 for 3, to reach a position of 124 is creditable to a certain, but still not good enough a total.
That's up in the air, chance for Karwan. He comes underneath it and takes it comfortably. He is the safest fielder out there. If not the safest, but one of those safest. You can rely on him at any given point of time.
Well judged, hit high, and that's the end of the innings.
Akmal Rashid, he's walking back. That's the end of him. He played a resilient knock of 27 of 30. Well, the question still hangs around there. Is that enough? We'll have to wait and see. Zoeb Gujjar, new entrant in the team. Now he'll be interesting character here. He's a very tall, fast bowler.
In the last match, he did hit some big shots. Hope he repeats that. If my memory is right, in 9 balls, he hit 19 runs. So let's see whether he will repeat it.
Well, has a bigger reach there because of his height. Well, does he have enough strength to clear this long boundary on the onside? That's the question. A very interesting stance there. Reminds you of George Bailey. And that's glided down towards the third for a single. Shiraz Pia will cut it off. Yaqub on strike. Let's see what he has to offer here. They definitely need this wicket. They can still close the curtains under 130, Karwan, if they bowl sensibly out here in the last 10 balls. Right in the block hole, and Furkan Khalil makes a mess of it.
That is a bye.
A delivery that should have got him a wicket. Not sure what Furkan did. I think he was anticipating that the ball will hit the stumps. He was not ready to catch that.
That's why always we say that the wicketkeeper's eyes should be on the ball and not what could happen and what would have happened.
I like that. And I can't agree more to it. Important runs there for JVC. Right in the block hole. This hits the timber. End of Qasim Yaqub, and Amir Hamza is still not happy with that effort from Furqan Khalil. He got his man though, but not at all happy there, Amir Hamza.
So our talk about 150 has faded with this tight bowling from Amir Hamza.
Absolutely. I mean, he has been spot on. 3 wickets for him for 10 runs in 2.4 over spell. Probably might just want to ask the umpire, can I bowl the last run from the other end?
That's nice. Shiraz might bowl the last over. He has, I think, 2 more overs with him, I think.
We're not sure whether they will stick with Shiraz or whether they will go with Salman Salim, because Shiraz is not looking 100% fit. He has come out from an injury.
Yes.
And I think you would not want to stress your main fast bowler, who would probably be ready during the knockout stages if the team qualifies. You would want to save that sort of kind of a resource like Shiraz Pia.
Yeah. That is true.
Another Yorker maybe? Bang on target there, but slightly drifting down the leg side.
Yeah.
Intentions are pretty clear for Amir Hamza. I mean, you're not getting that, my friend. 3 stumps visible.
It hit him on the back leg, but outside the leg stump.
Well, absolutely, ball going down the leg. Right call there from the umpire. Mahesh is a new man. Zohaib Gujar on strike.
Outside.
And that would be the end of the penultimate over. What an over here by Amir Hamza. Except for that bye, I think a fantastic over coming through. Yeah, 129 for 7 after 19 overs. So going against what we thought, they stick with Shiraz Pia. Oh, well, direct hit. And that's gone. Zohaib Gujar is out. That's a dot ball, more importantly. And it will be the new man who will be facing. Good throw there from Furqan Khalil. Bullseye.
The batsman was nowhere in the frame.
We were desperate to get on strike there to have a go at the tall fast bowler, Shiraz Pia. And that's the end of Zohaib Gujar, who could have probably pulled them close to that 140 mark, maybe 140, 145. Not to be so.
Oh, we were talking about 150, but there has been no batsman, settled batsman. As you can see, both the batsmen the crease have not scored any runs as Shiraz moves in and just shot, pulled away for a single.
I think he's just not trying to offer any pace here. Not sure why. One deadly Yorker. You will get your man. But Shiraz has some other plans.
Four more deliveries to go. This one outside the Austin, hit to leg side, and they're going for the second. Good running. They're looking for a third of an overthrow. No.
Well, looks like Shiraz is still not in his flow. Usually balls a lot quicker than that. Not to be so tonight. He's not putting in that effort. And I think fair enough, it's first game after the injury. Another dot ball here. Good delivery from Shiraz.
Most important, runs are not coming.
Maybe they should just look at tapping in for a single maybe. Because trying to go for the glory shot and they're just not able to connect the ball.
One of the ways should be stay in the crease and play the stroke.
Slashing it over point. Ball's racing away towards the boundary. And juggling there, Salman Salim. This should be easy. Easy stuff for Furkan Khalil. Collect the ball, take the bails off, and that's the end of Adil.
We see another run out. There was no run there, but still went for it.
In fact, they went for 3 runs.
Yeah.
Were ambitious there in that effort. Got out on the third one. Was nowhere a third there. And JVC lose their 9th wicket.
However, when runs were not coming from big hits, it is better to run for your runs, whatever shots are being played. The last delivery. This was the last run out. Very happily, he removes the bails.
Narendra, the last man in. Won't be surprised if he gets one in. Maybe a slow. Yes, that's what it is. And they managed. And that should make it, I believe. This one would. But we would definitely want to check what happened at the non-striker's end there. Was that out? Because if that is out, yes, that's gone. That's not a run there, not even a single run.
That was...
That's the reason why they say drag your bat, drag your bat.
It was a half-hearted attempt by Shiraz, but still it proved to be perfect.
And they are bundled out for 135. Ideally, wouldn't have crossed that 110 mark. That difference that came through was from Yasin. 35 of 20, and that too around 30 runs coming in after that drop catch. And apart from that, Akmal scored 27, 19 from Qasim, handy 19 runs. Imran was struggling in at the top order there, 14 of 21 deliveries. Shahid scored 13 of 12 as well, and with 16 extras, 135 is what they have managed to score in their allotted 20 overs. And looking at the bowling there, Shiraz bowled 3 for 17. No wickets for him. Salim bowled 2. He did not pick up any wicket there for 19. Tariq was pretty impressive there with an economy of 5.25. Picked up 1 wicket for 21. Zaid Ali was tad expensive in his second spell, but still managed to keep his economy at 7.75 with a wicket up his sleeves. Babar Iqbal, pretty handy again, 4 overs, 30 runs and 2 wickets. But Amir Hamza, who came in as the 6th bowler, did a fantastic job. Picked up 3 wickets and with 11 dot balls in his 3 overs, conceding just 10 runs. So 16 extras is something that would actually be something that they would want to correct if at all given a chance. But that is what it is. 135. And this is how they got to that mark. Promising start coming through in the beginning. Imran hitting a couple of big ones, and this was the one that sneaked through. Shahid, end of Imran. He departed after the quick stay there, struggling stay I would say. Karwan was fantastic in the field, making no mistakes in terms of catch. Handy boundaries coming through from Umar Yasin. He took the bowlers downtown, played those big shots alongside Akmal. And Tariq Murli was taken for runs. This was again that excellent one-handed catch from Ghulam Murtaza. Then came on Amir Hamza, who made the difference. However, Qasim Yaqub kept fighting. And the wickets then kept on tumbling towards the end, hitting the timber on regular intervals and managing to keep them under 150 mark. So Karwan strikers, when they come out to bat, they would need 136 from 20 overs with a required run rate of 6.8. And we'll take a quick short break, and once we're back, we'll get to the live action of this run chase.
Welcome back after the break. 137 is the target here for Karwan Cricket Club in their allotted 20 overs. And a required rate of 6.85 runs per over. Not going to be very easy. This is that kind of a tricky target which might just put teams under some pressure at some point in time. Karwan will want to ensure that they do not botch this run chase. The batting in the previous game was not up to the mark. They were thrashed by DCC Starlets. I'm pretty sure that JVC, they will probably take heart from the fact that the Karwan middle order might be a little iffy. So 137 to win. We are in for a good run chase here. And, alongside me is KR Nair.
Thank you, Nishant. It's a gettable total, considering the strong batting lineup of Karwan. But last match they did crack, so they would want to make amends through a good show. Let's see that happens today.
Yes, we'll wait and watch. First ball. Muazzam Hayat on strike. Right on target.
Shoaib is a tall bowler. Hits the deck hard. Muazzam Hayat is a left-handed batsman. And they have Furkan, who is a right hand. So there is a left-right combination there. In the last match, we saw a fine knock from Furkan.
Shortish delivery, looks to go for the pull. Big appeal, the finger goes up. What a start this is for JVC Stallions here. Muazzam Hayat, he departs for a second ball duck.
He went for a pull. I think got a glove to it. And umpire rightly judges him out.
Well, that is a big wicket to start off with. Muazzam Hayat departs for naught. And in trouble here, Karwan Cricket Club pretty early on.
An early wicket always boosts the bowling side. Of the second ball, a wicket has fallen. Shoaib, who I mentioned, hits the deck hard, gets it reward.
Kamarawan, the new man in, will be on strike. And that is a poor delivery. Oh, it's a no ball. That's even poorer.
Everything went wrong for Shoaib with this delivery. And a free hit.
Oh, big no ball there. Shortish delivery there, pulled from outside the off stump. Free hit. Wasted there. That is a dot ball.
Shoaib is trying to bounce the ball. He did get the reward for bouncing it last time. This is his fourth delivery. And that is what is hit uppishly. Safe. It landed before the fielder.
Yes, that was off the toe end of the bat there. Absolutely no control over that shot. Just short of the fielder.
This time taken on the full and driven. It's racing to the boundary. Will he stop it? It's a boundary.
Yes, just a gentle push there. Failed to get a hand to it. And the result being a boundary there.
Kamar must be a happy man. He did get a free hit. And now he got a boundary. He waits for the last ball of the over. Down the leg side and a wide, and hence it's not the last ball of the over.
Yes, they'll have to re-bowl that one. Too far down the leg side there. Extras have been a cause of concern for teams. Short ball, pulled. Good connection there, that's gone the distance.
That was well picked and sail for a six. Look at that. Beautiful shot. And that's the end of the over.
First over bowl, it's 12 for 1. So Qasim Yaqub comes into the attack now, will share the new ball.
Played to the covers. No run.
Furkan played well in that previous game. Can he do something similar? Because if he plays a similar knock, then I think this run chase should not be a problem.
He's an aggressive batsman. He has got wide range of shots. And there he executes one of those. A square cut six. Look at that. On the rise. Yeah. A Virendra Sehwag style shot.
Yes, good looking shot there. Shot wide, cut away and cut away brilliantly. That'll give him some confidence for sure.
Furkan had played some brilliant shots in his last match. Let's see he unleashes his shots.
That could be a no ball. It's taken there. And yes, it is a no ball.
The batsman seemed to have heard it. That's why he hit it high. They wanted a single, but they decided against it. Kasim bowls.
Free hit. Right up in the block hole. Dug out. Straight to the fielder. Dot ball.
Strangely, we saw 2 free hits with no runs. Furkan having a good look around the field. Where are the fielders?
Long leg and square thirdman, the two fielders in the deep. That's an attempted pull. Chase for the fielder in the deep. No chance for him.
That's exactly what he looked previously. Whether there is a fielder, and he swung it around to get the boundary.
It was a very good start here, despite having lost the wicket of Mozam Hayat of the very second ball. We have really going on at 13.8 and over right now. Qasim is celebrating. The finger is gone up.
That was pitch shot, and Qasim was confident, appealed, and umpire justifies his appeal, and that is, Furkan is disappointed. He walks back slowly, caught behind for 10.
Karwan in the second over, 23 for 2. So Amir Hamza is the new man in. Now he bowled brilliantly today. Can he translate that confidence into his batting now is the question.
A man with a lot of experience, a lot of knocks, a lot of good performance, and played correctly off the front foot. Straight to a fielder, no run. Qasim completes his over.
2 overs, 23 for 2.
Shoaib into the attack again. Will he dig it short? Yes, he does. And goes down the leg side for a wide. It's sailed over his head, over the shoulder, but not given a no also. Safe delivery. Umpire is the right judge. Shoaib bowls. This time pulled away to the vacant region for a boundary.
Yes, Karwan is very punishing with anything that is not in the right area. Picks up another boundary. They look to be in a mood of trying to go for the runs. And down the leg side. Oh, that's a no ball. This is the second time he's bowled a wide, which has actually turned out to be a no ball.
Yes, he has a problem about his run-up. Maybe tall legs. This time outside the off stump. The batsman wanted to hit it. (28 for 2). Kamar on 14. Amir Hamza yet to open his account. As Shoaib bowls. This was 2. It was indeed a wide delivery. It almost pitched not far away from him. He bounced it so much.
Yes, that was an attempted short ball there. We've seen that he has been very interested in digging it in. That's a good leave. Just outside the off-stump there. And yes, why not? Because they've gotten success whenever they've tried to bowl the bouncer. We saw that twice. Batsmen have been out to short deliveries, caught behind.
This is the kind of deliveries that are needed. Let's see. He can repeat the delivery again. This time it has been picked very well and hit straight to a fielder. Look at that, he took it correctly, but it did not have the elevation to go out of the ground and landed getting caught.
Yes, Karwan is the man who is dismissed now. He passes 14 of 11. And Karwan are in a little bit of trouble here. 3 down for 29.
Shoaib continues. A much better delivery.
Excellent delivery there. 3 overs bowled, 29 for 3 is the score. So Amir Hamza, both Amir and Sardar on the same score. Qasim to bowl his second over.
That's a good delivery from Qasim. Forced to play over the back foot. 3 wickets down in 4 overs. Karwan in all kinds of trouble. That delivery really bounced and almost played it too.
Brilliant ball that from Qasim. So Qasim to Amir Hamza there. Oh, again a little bit of extra bounce doing the trick. This is brilliant bowling.
Very good delivery. Almost had to force him to take his gloves off. He almost hit his handle. Qasim has been accurate.
So 3 dot balls in this over from Qasim. Excellent bowling so far in this over from him.
Once again, a good delivery. Just gets him a single. That takes the total to 30. 30 for 3.
So 14 deliveries of the power play remaining. Sardar Behzad is going to be on strike now. Real struggle this for Karwan. Good leave outside the off stump. Another dot ball here.
Very well judged and left it. It was a very good delivery. Turning out to be a brilliant over. The last ball is coming.
He's just conceded 1 run here.
The pressure is mounting.
They're losing wickets at regular intervals. So far, they'd lost a wicket of every over. End of the over then. 4 overs bowled, 30 for 3. So they're going with the attack here, JVC. Zoeb bowling his third over now. Nicely played, but straight to the fielder at point. Dot ball.
Runs are hard to come now. Shoaib has bowled very well. Picked up 2 wickets.
Finalists of the Bukhatir League finding it difficult to find their feet in this tournament.
Sometimes we say, however strong a team is, it all depends on how you play on that day.
Absolutely. Karwan played a majestic innings. It was, of course, Kamarawan got the 150 in the semis. Another dot ball. That's 3 dot balls now.
For the last 2 overs, runs have come in drops. I think only 1 run from the last over, and this over already 3 balls past, no runs have been scored.
Punched off the back foot, straight to the fielder again. Bit of a fumble. Yes and no. No damage done for either sides.
The scoreboard remains stationary.
Four dot balls now.
Brilliant.
Again, punched away off the back foot, straight to the fielder. Brilliant bowling this from Zoeb.
5 dot balls. Can he get a maiden? For the nice deliveries he bowled, he deserves it. Let's see.
Won't get it. They will pick up 1 run from the over. So 5 overs bowled, 31 for the loss of 3 wickets. Qasim bowling his third. So complete aggression here from JVC Stallions.
You should recall that in the last over from Qasim, just 1 run was given. Shoaib has given just 1 run from his last over. That means only his singles are coming from the overs. And Qasim's first delivery has also not fetched any run. And this time turned away to the leg side for a single.
Yes, and the third over that was bowled, that produced 6 runs. So the last 3 overs they've scored 8 runs. And now this is the 9th run that has been scored in the last 20 deliveries.
It reveals how tight they have been bowling. That another good delivery. He has been repeatedly producing it. This time it hit his shoulder, his arm. It's in a bit of a pain.
There's a little bit of tennis ball bounce there. Good bouncer, very well directed. Nothing that Sardar Behzad can do about.
He thought he would get the benefit of when he virtually ducked the ball and thought that he would get a result from the umpire.
No, but I don't think there was anything that the umpire could have thought to be wrong with that delivery. So again, just one run coming off this over so far. 4 balls bowled. Make that 2.
This is absolutely brilliant show by JVC Stallions. A debutant team taking on the experienced Karwan is really a good show.
Last ball of the over here. Pushed away, nicely done. A single to finish the power play. 34 for 3 after 6 overs in the power play. That's how Mozam Hayat got out. Very second ball. Then Kamarawan came in, got that boundary going. And in that very over, made that shot for 6. And that square cut for 6 from Furkan. And that's how he got out. Furkan couldn't believe it. Kamarawan, he pulled one before hitting it straight to the fielder in the deep. So more pace for JVC Stallions as Mohsin Islam comes into bowl.
Can Mohsin do what Shoaib had been doing? That's what we will have to see.
Very nicely played there by Amir Hamza. Happy just tapping it around for singles right now because that run rate required is 7.5 runs per over. And just keep an eye on that and ensure if that stays below 8 and over, then not a problem. What they need is a partnership here. They cannot afford to lose wickets.
That's again played to the same region and gets a single.
Amir Hamza and Kamarawan, when they got together in that match against DCC Starlets, the momentum shifted completely in favor of DCC. Oh, that's a poor delivery. Too far outside the off. Now, what is interesting is that the non-striker is standing at the same side from which the bowler is bowling. Play and a miss. Good delivery that. Very good delivery indeed.
non-strikers' positioning is very interesting.
Yes, and as rightly pointed out by Asim, who's just warming up for his stint up next, and is not wearing spikes. Again, a little bit of movement there for Mohsin. Just a single.
Mohsin too has so far bowled tight. Happy in giving away a single.
Last ball of the over coming up. Very tidy over from Mohsin. Without the wide, would have been 4 runs conceded. And it will be 6 of the over then. 7 bowled, 40 for the loss of 3 wickets. So first signs of spin, Akmal comes into the attack. It's Amir Hamza who's on strike, and he starts off with a wide. He's going to bowl those loopy deliveries, and joining me in the comm box to talk more about that is Asim.
Looks like Babar Iqbal, pretty much his trajectory of the back foot, played it in the gap, balls racing away towards extra cover, and a good effort there by the captain Manikanand. Couple of runs here. I think Amir Hamza might fancy his chance here against Akmal. A very interesting line that he's bowling. He's not bowling to the big longer boundary here.
That is interesting. He's probably expecting the ball to turn square. That should be a no ball, I think. Oh, it's a wide call.
Well, I think he's just overdoing things here. Nothing delivery.
Yes, much better. Do that. You've got protection in the deep. There is a deep square leg. There is a deep mid wicket. There is a long on.
I would not mind if he put one fielder out from the offside, maybe the backward point or the point fielder. Get him here. The change in field here. Now, interestingly, he has taken the mid wicket inside the circle.
Very brave of him, really.
Against Amir Hamza, not a wise move. Not a wise move at all.
Well, I thought against Amir Hamza he'll be pushed back, but doesn't look like. And now they're bowling with 4 fielders outside the circle. Why would you do that? And he eyes that area. Now that would have been a simple catch for the mid-wicket fielder.
Well, in the first place, he wouldn't have gone for that shot if the fielder was behind Nishant. This was clear-cut invitation for Amir Hamza. Man, you are struggling to settle in. I'll give you one. Just try to settle yourself in properly. Hit it from the middle of the bat. That's the kind of invitation it was. A poor bowling here from Akmal. I think they've set themselves here, Karwan.
Yes, 50 up. And now he's moving around. Well bowled. Punched off the back foot, straight to the fielder. Good stop there, ensuring no runs are taken. 8 overs bowled, it's 50 for 3.
Here comes Mohsin. That's on to his patch. Flicked nicely by Behzad. Manikandan giving it a chase. And good work. Good work. He'll get a couple. Now this is not good bowling. He has kept the field outside the off stump. Heavy packed offside field. And he is bowling on the pads.
And to the shorter boundary at that.
It's nothing delivery. You got to be sticking to your strategies here.
Well, when the fast bowlers were bowling, I saw a strategy. The strategy was to bowl short. Again on the pads. Easy single taken there. Just get a feeling that missing the point. That's a very good delivery, but again, too straight. Single taken. Now what this does is these easy singles, they'll tend to release the pressure a little bit. The 7.5 required rate is down to 7.2. The odd boundary will bring it down further.
Well, that boundary that set Amir Hamza up. I mean, as a bowler, he was trying to set him up. But he's not any Tom, Dick and Harry. He's played a lot of cricket out here. And anything that is pitched up in his zone, he loves playing in the mid-wicket area. Maybe he was trying to lure him with that invitation, but this one's flicked nicely. That will go for a boundary towards square leg. This is not good bowling.
Yes, Amir Hamza, remember his confidence is high. He bowled well, picked up wickets. It was a struggle for him to start with the bat, but he's bridging that gap very soon. Final delivery of the over coming up. Easily tucked away. That'll be the end of the over. 9 bowled, 60 for 3.
Driven hard, just getting a hand onto it there, Mahesh. And gets a single. I think again he's making this mistake here, Akmal, repeatedly. He's getting that mid-wicket fielder in.
No, no, not this time.
You want to get someone from the offside here.
Yeah, I would actually want to. Oh, he's coming. He's coming in, is he? They're all confused. And he's neither in nor out, the mid-wicket fielder now.
What's his use? Just to catch a mistimed ball or to stop two? Then anyways not running two. This is nothing stuff here from the bowler himself. He needs to know what he wants to do.
Looks to sweep. I don't see why do you need a gully, a point, both.
Both not required for sure with that sort of a pace. Up in the air, chance for the fielder. He makes a mess of it. That could have been an easy take had he judged it properly. But looks like no proper resource being placed there. He was nowhere.
Well, absolutely didn't judge it at all.
I mean, that's the match, I would say. You're missing an important wicket to get back into the game. Sardar Behzad mistiming one. You would not want him to get back in form. He's struggling for form in the past few matches. Bukhatar League wasn't ideal for him.
Final delivery of the over. And he bowls it wide. These are gifts being given away.
It's a final ball of the over. Why is he not taking his mid-wicket back? Just not able to understand this logic.
Cut straight to the fielder at point. That'll be a dot ball. 66 for 3 after 10. So Imran into the attack. Full delivery on target. They will pick up a leg by for sure.
Now I think he needs to get his line right here. It was his first delivery. Don't want to get too harsh at him. But bowling at the shorter boundary, you would not want to give any margin to these two batters. They're building this partnership. It's worth 38 runs. If you let such batters settle in, you're inviting trouble for yourself.
Nicely put away there. Single taken. Now they've got 6 fielders inside the 30-yard circle.
Was about to say that, why not push a third man behind? Well, this is lacking game awareness here. Ball passing third man, it's going to be straight away a boundary.
Oh, he was trying to do that. Appeal for a caught behind. Definitely nothing there. And Amir Hamza is very smart not to notice all that.
Well, I think they're just trying to pick up early wickets. They've given those chances as well. And even half chances in such a game, you need to pounce on them. Missing a straightforward catch, well, unacceptable.
Right up in the block hole, looks to flick it away. Appeal there. No, that was going down the leg side. Sorry.
Look at that stare from Imran. Well, is that name Cheetah coming in because of that side profile resembling Cheetah? Nishant, or am I observing it way too close?
I think you're just reading too much into it at this one in time.
I'm not able to find sense in their fielding strategy here. So just trying to relate with the names, if that makes sense.
The bowling has been on point from Cheetah in this over. It's just that I think he's probably trying to get that away-going delivery going. He managed to get that away-going delivery from the length and the line that he's bowling. We might see a leading edge. We might see the stumps rattled. Oh, almost. Excellent over from Imran.
Just one run coming off it. 11 overs gone. Karwan Cricket Club 68 for 3.
So Akmal into his third now. These are ones that the bowler has to stop himself.
Still no change there in the field position. Manikandan still inside the circle. You would want your good fielders fielding in those important positions. The first thing that hits my mind is who are the two fielders fielding in the long on, long off and mid wicket.
Drilled down the ground. I think he got a foot to it. And that is why it slowed down. Very lucky there.
Good looking shot there from Amir Hamza. The best part is that he tried to play it straight. No. I think the ball just, the pace was taken away because of the dew. Usually we see it rolling in fast, but it's a heavy, cushiony outfield there.
Now a single has been taken in that region between long on and mid wicket. Does he bring the mid wicket in now?
I still believe that one player from outside the off needs to be out there in the middle. Cut down those singles. In the air, chance. And just dropping short of Qasim Yaqub.
Qasim Yaqub should have gone for the catch. You want the wicket of Amir Hamza. That's the match for you.
Absolutely, Nishant. I can't agree more to that. Can't stress enough. That's cut away nicely. Imran putting in that chase. In fact, that's Mahesh. Will just get a single.
Don't they pick up two?
Well, beg your pardon, yes, two runs. Easy two there for Sardar Behzad. Just wondering, where is Imran Cheetah been placed out in the outfield?
The other fielder that I want to bring to your notice is the fielder standing near the square leg umpire. What is he doing? I mean, it should either be the short fine leg or he should be standing at short mid-wicket. You don't have a fine leg, so you either have a short fine leg for the sweep or you have it at short mid-wicket to stop the single. What is he doing? Not at a conventional square leg, somewhere between square leg and short fine leg.
I think the only reason or only logical argument to that is the fact that Akmal is bowling slow. The ball might not go that fine. Even if he tries to paddle it, it won't carry all the way. So that's the reason maybe he's standing a bit square. Exactly that for that particular shot. But again, slightly wide of him. And gets a boundary. Poor delivery, meant to be punished, and gets that deserving punishment.
You have a square leg in place for that slog sweep. And he can't stop it. Neither the fielder inside nor the fielder outside. 12 bowled, it's 78 for 3.
Imran, without any surprise here, continues from the SCA end. Played in the gap. And Mahesh does a decent job in the deep. Just a single there. It was hit hard. And things are going to be a little tougher with the dew coming in. Ball is not going to be easier to grip. Sardar Behzad was given a chance. Now these two are capitalizing on the situation here. Required run rate is at 7.4, which is not a big concern for Karwan. Straight to the fielder there, a dot ball. Important dot balls here that can add to the pressure.
Straight to the fielder there.
Well, that particular ball reminds me of, Babar Azam playing a shot against Zimbabwe. Not in this World Cup, but one of the games. Not Zimbabwe, sorry. It was against South Africa, where he played that late glide down towards the third man, or Yorker delivery from Kagiso Rabada.
He's maintaining that line.
I mean, more than the line, I really admire the length that he's bowling. He's bowling it full, trying to bowl that Yorker length, cramp them for that room to free their arms. That's a good strategy here from Imran.
Yes, excellent, excellent thinking this. Kane hasn't conceded too many runs in this particular over, Imran. Just the 1 run so far. Yes, right up there. Excellent length, excellent length.
So lower full toss, Sardar Behzad just trying to defend that. 21 of 25 for Sardar Behzad. 79 for 3 in 12.4.
Couple of deliveries remaining in this over. Again, excellent, excellent bowling this.
Now look at that lack of basics here coming in from JVC Stallions. He stopped the ball, did not collect it, and no one bothered to come and collect the ball. That's basics. It's basics of cricket. One ball to go in the 13th over. Karwan 79 for 3. They desperately need a wicket or two here.
Final delivery of the over.
That's smart cricket here from Imran. Last ball of the over. He knows that he hasn't conceded runs here. Just 1 run. He immediately pushes his mid-wicket back and gets a third man in. Driven hard, straight to Qasim Yaqub. And that's the end of 13. Karwan Cricket Club 80 for 3. Well, it's time for Zoeb Gujjar. He's coming into his last over. I think they're going for the kill. Shot, cut away, brilliant. Sardar Behzad. He gets underneath it and hits a cracking boundary on the offside. Look at that glorious looking shot from Sardar Behzad. Played it late and played it to perfection. Joining me in the com box for the final passage of play, it's going to be K.R. Nair. Welcome, Mr. Nair.
Thank you so much. It's an exciting moment there because anything can happen from here. It all a test of nerves basically, because although the target is gettable, but still you have to get it, isn't it?
Absolutely, and he's testing them with the bouncer. Both the bowlers.
Shoaib has the natural ability to dig it in and bring it up. He has been hitting the deck hard. 53 from 40 balls. It can go anyway, but as long as Amir Hamza is there in the middle, because he is an experienced campaigner.
Anything can happen. It's a game of cricket. Anything can happen. But right now, they need a wicket here, JVC. Cut away, straight to the fielder. They'll manage to run a single there. Good running by Hamza. He wanted single as the ball went to Shahid. Not the quickest among the fielders there. Now the required run rate has jumped to 8 and over now.
But the most important factor is that this partnership is nearly 56 runs old. And they are settled down, they're stroking well.
And looks like that was a drop catch from Umar Yasin.
Yes, it hit the glove, I think. No, yeah.
Yes, it did. That should have been taken. That was a nothing effort from the wicketkeeper. Looks like he was in no mood to take the catch. You usually take both the hands and grab them. And that was sloppy stuff from Umar Yasin behind the stumps. That's not good wicket keeping.
So a wicket at this stage would have been tremendous.
Well, absolutely. I mean, he brought in that chance for which he had come in. Cut away nicely, but there is fielder manning that area. And they'll get a single. At that stage, had that catch been taken by Umar Yasin, I think Zohaib would have, bringing him on, would have been successful. That move. He wanted to break the partnership. He almost did. But the keeper making a mess of it.
At crucial moments, you need to take those wickets.
Now that's drifting down on the leg side. The third man putting in that chase. Good effort in the deep. They'll manage to get 2 runs there. It wasn't a good delivery. But what matters is 2 good runs have come in here for Karwan. 48 needed of 36. Karwan 89 for 3. Imran continuing here. He's been miserly economical. Just conceded 3 runs in 2 overs. And who other than Imran would you actually go for if you were the captain? A heave down towards mid-wicket and it's in the gap. Played for a boundary. Important runs now. Now this is, you have to have that presence of mind that the batters are going to go after you. You need to get the men in the right positions now, especially when it is about defending in the smaller boundary.
This is exactly the need of the hour, the need of the situation. A shot that was played now to the boundary, but as was said that you need to have the fielders at the right places.
A lot better delivery from Imran. Sardar Behzad, a very ideal situation for him. Team's in trouble. You got to sit around, hang in there, play long, become that chase master for the team. And he, yes, definitely gave that chance where Mohsin Islam dropped it. But he's been brilliant.
Asim, these are important stages of the match. Very, very crucial. You need to think on your toes.
Again, right in the block hole. Chance at the bowler's end. Goes for the throw. But there is Akmal backing in the deep.
.94 for 3. 43 to get. 33 balls to go.
Again, glided down to the short third for a single. They're happy taking these singles now. Got the boundary of the first ball there, and when you hit boundary of the first ball, that adds to your confidence. Imran and Team JVC, they need a very good over now. More importantly, they need a wicket of these two. Amir Hamza or Sardar Behzad. You need to get one of these two. You get two of them, you win the jackpot. But you need to break this partnership. That's more important. It is 66 runs this partnership is worth.
This is the moment for a wicket if JVC has to be back on the game.
That has been bowled right in the block hole there by Imran. What are the bowling options do they have here? Imran has been magnificent with the ball. Very economical. Just 10 runs conceded in 2.5 overs. Zohaib has bowled out. There is just 1 over coming in from Qasim Yaqub. 1 over from Imran after this, out of the 5 overs. Who's going to bowl the 3?
This was a wasted delivery.
You got to bowl it again. Got to bowl it again, my friend. Looks like yet another the team has a part-time wicket-keeper. These collects are regulation collects. You need to have your foot in position when you're grabbing the ball. But that miss of Amir Hamza of the bowling of Zohaib Gujjar, I think that was a massive, massive miss. Appeal there. Looking animated there, Imran Cheetah. 15 overs gone. Karwan Cricket Club, 97 for 3. Mohsin Islam. Now he steps down the track there. Sardar Behzad plays it down for a single.
Inching towards the 100-run mark.
If they are smart enough, they would calculate which all good bowlers are still left out, whom to target, whom not to target. They will have to play it a little smarter. Now he has brought that short, third man, wider third man, backward point, I would say, inside. In the air, and that's going to be half a dozen. Amir Hamza strikes, and he strikes big. That was in the slot, and that gift is something that Amir Hamza is going to accept it gleefully.
This would have swelled the confidence of Karwan. These are the kind of shots that can ease the pressure, especially at this stage when 33 is needed from 28 deliveries.
Absolutely. .33 of 28, and just a gift offered there by Mohsin. First he made a mess with that catch. Now just some mediocre bowling.
Now it looks like the pressure will shift to the other side. Sixes and boundaries makes a lot of difference. Last over they hit the first ball for a boundary, and this over they have hit a six.
I think it all boils down to experience. You know, you have experience, you can battle the situation. Just like how Imran Cheetah did. He used his experience, bowled those Yorkers. And this is amateur cricket. The keeper has thrown the ball, and the bowler did not bother to catch that one.
A lot to be learned.
Absolutely. That's a better delivery from Mohsin Islam. Good comeback after getting hit for a six. A lot better. 33 to get in 26. Should be an easy affair unless there is an upset or a collapse. Again, right in the block hole, but manages to play that towards mid-wicket. Will get a single.
The partnership has swelled to 76 runs.
Very important partnership there, Mr. Nair. In the context of the situation, they were 35 for 3, and from there on, that's played in the air, and that's gone out of into the stands. In fact, that's a pressure relieving shot. That was a half volley. Should have been dispatched, has been dispatched. And gets 6 runs out of it there, Sardar Behzad. Now it's going to be a walk in the park here for Karwan. 26 to get of 24.
Karwan has got back into the game, we should say. Those shots have really boosted not only the confidence of the players, the batsmen are in full flow. The partnership has been outstanding. It moves to 82. This is what is needed. 2 batsmen put their hands up and said, we will take the team to the target. Now all that is needed is 26 runs from 24 balls.
Again, a good delivery, and the fielder makes a mess of it. Bilal was an easy collect. And look at that stare from Imran.
At these kind of stages, easy single should not be given. Everyone should be made to fight and get it.
Here comes Imran once again. Full toss, carved away. And the ball is racing away towards the backward point boundary. That was nicely executed there by Sardar Behzad. He wanted to play in that direction. Gets it in the gap. I mean, you really can't blame the fielders there. Imran, that was a full toss delivery. You really can't blame the fielder.
Now there are more balls than the required runs needed. 22 balls, 21 runs to get. Beautifully played through the gaps. Gets a single.
It's just about getting those 20 runs now. Game has gone deep. Did not expect that. However, that early loss required a restructuring of the innings. Shy at the stumps on the non-strikers end, and they'll manage to get two. Poor backing up there from Akmal. Well,
it's very, very important to learn from these matches how to have control over the ball. Look at that. And then what happens? No backing?
well, absolutely. I did not understand the fact that you have to save 20 runs and you're not on your toes to back up. In the air, and that's gonna go all the way for a 6 into the stands.
Mr. Amir seems to be in a hurry to bring in the victory. The way these two batsmen have shaped the innings, have pulled the team towards the target, is remarkable.
I think this is a fine rescue coming in from Karwan, a partnership worth 96 runs. Amir Hamza, 12 more to get. Can both of them get to their 50? And that's been flicked on the onside. Hamza says, no, I'll keep strike, my friend. 17 overs gone, 126 for 3. Now that has been flicked nicely, and gets a boundary.
Amir seems to have overtaken his partner. Will he give me the one to get his half century first?
I think hit a boundary now, get a single, get Sardar Behzad on strike, let him hit a boundary. Scores settled, match won. Both reached to their milestones.
A happy ending. Now the only interest is, will they get their half centuries? Yes. He has ensured that he gets his half century.
Top knock here from Amir Hamza in a situation where Karwan was looking under pressure. And he has stood tall there for the team. That's the reason he is being called as a value add for any team. And he was fantastic in the night, especially when, the situation that he came into bat alongside Karwan.
For the company that Sardar gave, he should defend the ball and give strike to Sardar to complete his half century too.
That's what he did, just 4 to get in 15 deliveries.
So now 4 more runs to get. Sardar needs 4 more runs for his half century. Will it happen?
Well, it should happen. It should happen. He deserves every bit of it. And I think playing under such situations has been the art that Sardar Behzad has possessed over the years. Now that was a dipping delivery. Looking for 2. They should get it easily. Yes, they will get it easily. So Behzad moves on to 48 with that couple.
So 2 more runs and the happy ending we talked about will happen. 50 for both and a victory for Karwan.
Absolutely. It's 2 to get 1 hit away. And he plays it over. And will he be able to get his 50? No, unfortunately. He will not be able to get to his 50. That's the end of the game. How unfortunate is that? Well, reminds you of that Suraj Randeep no ball against Virender Sehwag.
49.
Well, again, presence of mind is something that is needed in such situations. You don't run on these deliveries. And keep the strike. You get a free hit. You try to hit on that one and get to your 50. But nonetheless, worthy of it being called as a 50. What a win here for Karwan Cricket Club. And getting points on the table. 13 extras being bowled in that innings here. Mozam Hayat departed for a duck. Furkan Khalil started off the flurry of a couple of boundaries there. 10 of 6. Kamarawan 14 of 11. And then they were in trouble. They lost 3 early wickets there. But Amir Hamza and Sardar Behzad, they stood tall. They stood in front of JVC and victory. And winning the game comfortably at the end of the day. And the only bowler that, probably 2 of them, I would say, you can talk about Zohaib, 16 dot balls in his 24-ball spell. Conceded 27 runs, picked up 2 all-important wickets. Qasim picked up 1 wicket for 15 in his 3 overs. Mohsin, Akmal, all expensive. Imran conceded 26 eventually. He had just conceded 3 runs in his first 2 overs and then was expensive towards the end. And Karwan Cricket Club managing to finish things off there in 17.4 overs. And talking about what happened in the first innings there, Yasin scoring that important 35 of 20 alongside Akmal 27 of 30. Qasim providing some finishing touches there, 19 of 16 there, but that was not enough. Amir Hamza was the man that did the damage towards the end. 3 for 10 in his 3 overs. Babar Iqbal picked up 2. Tariq picked up 1. And in response, Amir Hamza and Sardar Behzad pulled them over the line with 51 and 49 respectively. And winning the game convincingly by 7 wickets. What a game of cricket we have witnessed here. Was looking like JVC Stallions are up for an upset against Karwan Cricket Club. Not to be so. We'll be live here back again tomorrow, where Future Mattress will play their first game of the tournament and it will be against Kolata Chocolates. Now, mind you, they will be out for revenge of the Bukhatar League semi-finals, where Future Mattress faced defeat against Kolata Chocolates in that all-important knockout game. But it will be a fresh new game, fresh new tournament for Future Mattress. Format's different. We'll have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. But before that, we'll have the post-match presentation. We'll take a quick short break, and I'll hand it over to Nishant Majetia, my co-commentator, who will be out there with the man of the match for the post-match presentation.
Well, the doubleheader day will obviously keep you guessing for tomorrow as well, because the first game, the team batting first one, the second game, the team batting second one. So it's again down to a very, very tricky call at the toss. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-match presentation of the SkyExchange.net CBFS T20 League Season 2, powered by FanCode. Before we begin, we'd like to thank Sharjah Cricket and the entire administration for the support behind the scenes in organizing this tournament. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, title sponsors, SkyExchange.net, powered by and official streaming partners, FanCode, event partners, TCM, toss partners, Arba Sports Services, associate sponsors, rsook.com, support sponsors, Toyam Sports Limited, merchandise partners, 7 districts. So in match number 12 of the tournament, Karwan CC has defeated JVC Stallions by 7 wickets. Of course, there was a bit of a hiccup early on, but they overcame that brilliantly. Time for us to announce the player of the match. The award will be presented by Mr. Tehseen Javed, the match referee. Very good evening, sir. Of course, there was a brilliant performance. Sardar Behzad got a half century, but the man who picked up a missed out on a half century, but the man who picked up a half century and also bowled brilliantly for his all-round performance, 3 wickets for 10 runs and 51 not out. The Arsook player of the match is Amir Hamza. He receives a gift hamper from rsook.com and a 20% discount voucher on all products purchased from rsook.com. Congratulations, Amir. First of all, we'll talk about your bowling. When you came on to bowl, it was a very vital spell from you.
First of all, thanks to my mighty Allah and thanks to my mom prayers. There is a bit more the dew over there in the ground, so it was very hard to hold the ball. But we just, we bowled on the line and I took that wickets. Just, that was a brilliant match.
And now just come back to the batting. 3 wickets down, you come into bat at number 4. After that half century that you got in Bukhatir, the batting form has been a little bit iffy. What was on your mind when you came out?
Last time I played KPL, and after that I went to out of the country. I was like a bit far from the cricket. I want to take some time. Now I'm just coming back myself and getting runs on the board. First, thanks to Babar Iqbal who given me this opportunity to play on number 4 and play my natural game. So I'm doing that.
When Sardar joined you, what was the discussion going on?
Discussion was simple. I told him just play with the ball and play with the board also. So we will finish it up.
Yeah, I mean, you started off slowly. The required rate at one point in time had crept up to 8.5 runs per over. Didn't take any pressure for that?
No, I know my ability. I can go for the big shots. So when you know about your ability, then you don't have to take risks. Just go with the ball, and whenever you take time, you just go for the bigs.
This all-round performance will hold you in good stead because Karwan needed this win badly after losing the last one. Confident now?
Yeah, we are.
Good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, Amir Hamza there, brilliant all-round performance from him and ensuring that Karwan get back to winning ways. That's all for tonight. It's another double-header lined up tomorrow because it's Super Sunday as they call it. We'll be back with all the action which begins at 4 p.m. and we come in live a little earlier than that. Till tomorrow, on behalf of everybody here, it's goodbye and good night from Nishant Majidia. Sleep well and do take good care.